Little girls, this seems to say, never stop upon your way. Never trust a stranger friend. No one knows how it will end. As you're pretty, so be wise. Wolves may lurk in every guise. Handsome they may be, and kind, gay, or charming, never mind. Now, as then, 'tis simple truth. Sweetest tongue has sharpest tooth.
Okay, let's not waste any more time as is. Sorry about last night's session. I couldn't do it because I was preoccupied. Today we are recording in another room than the usual one, so I hope the internet connection is a little bit better here. Greetings and salutations all, and welcome back to Invisible Let's Play the Project. I'm your host, Invisible, from Invisible's gaming channel, striking at your hearts from that side of the moon, and this shall be the continuation of Project Let's Play the Path by Tale of Tales 2009. Previously, we strolled through the forest and explored it as Ruby, the game's official and canonical main character. Today we shall explore it as Carmen, the second to the eldest sister. Before we start, I'd like to pray peace be upon all of my subscribers and commentators, followers, fans, and friends, everyone from the Beasts of the Ultimate Empire and everyone from the Discord server, free YouTube friends by name. Peace be upon Thunderstruck Gaming, be Itzo9 Gaming, Salt Goose, Marcus, Datacross71, Mark IC1211, Rogue Agent Carodan, Cryfield, ZPTV123, Matthew 1121, Sagada 85, Arfoil, Muscle Band Gaming, Bob Express, Sparfan28, Abdullah Side, Sawi Underscrewy, and Tursko. With that being said, let's get moving. As per usual, I write out, prepared here the launcher for the path. I have the TXT. Double click it, then pick gameloader.cgr. As the game starts pushing like working with me right now. God. This never happened before. Yeah. Maybe because they didn't read my click. Okay, it's gameloader.cgr open. Now what? Good. Loading the red room, the red house, and the red sisters. We only have one more session, especially with Scarlet, in order for us to start visiting their respective wolves, each of them, and showing you the truth of fact why this game is a psychological horror. I already played the game as Ruben. I already played the game as Rose, Ginger, and Ruby. Today it's Carmen's turn. We shall go to Scarlet. So what's different about Carmen from all of her sisters? Carmen is a young adult. She seeks attraction and she cares very much about her outer appearance. Tale of Tales presents The Path. By Oriel Harvey and Michael Samian. So what do we have exactly about Carmen? The only girl in the entire house with colored hair, I think. Also, if you wish to be really nitpicky, the black parts of her blouse are actually transparent. I studied the model previously. Do you interact with the crow? No, that's for Ruby. Also, she is dressed in the most skin-tight clothes between her sisters. And also, she's the only sister that wears high heels. Her entire design is for attraction, basically. Looks like the developers tried to give her some kind of catwalk style, but sadly, they only managed to make her sway her shoulders instead of her hips. I don't really care about it that much, but honestly, swaying your shoulders is really strange. Anyway, as per usual, you just have to start going through the forest because we need to start exploring the forest as Carmen. Hair running animation is really weird. Also, from what I heard, Carmen has possibly the darkest possible story. I mean, in case of the wolf person. Personally, I don't care. Why does she have the darkest possible story, wolf-wise? I don't care why. What I care about right now is for her to start collecting collectibles, and I think this is the musical piece here. I want her to start collecting collectibles and right away start getting ourselves some well-needed flowers. Good. The first one is the most forsaken. Hi, what are you doing in here? Maybe I should become a dancer, big feathers on my head, and a spotlight in my face. I can do that. Told you, she just seeks attention endlessly. You interact with this area? This is for Scarlet. Big Herbie. Carmen's age is between Scarlet and Ruby, obviously. She's the second eldest daughter among the Red girls. Work. I love to look at it. It makes me feel so lazy. Oh, come on, have a seat. Have a kiss. By far you are the strangest among your sisters, Carmen. Whatever. Also, by the way, if you must state it, according to the game's canonical wiki, literally, like, all of my informations are taken directly from the developers themselves. The fact that Carmen is on the flatter side, chest-wise, makes her angry and anxious. So you're telling me that weird look-like thing around us here, like a plant vine is the girl in white. Maybe. I'm going. Campfire here is obviously hair wolf, so I will not touch it. Let's go to the other interactable locations here. If I can find some flowers, would be good. So yeah, Carmen hates the fact that she is flat. She wanted to be much bustier in order to attract the eyes of others. I'm not even joking about it. Most likely I'm going to show you everything so we finish with this. This is for Rose somehow, even though Ginger is the one that interacted with it the most. You don't even, by the way, need to have a model viewer. If you just spin the camera around Carmen with a well-lit area, her black colored shirt is very much transparent. I don't think about it that much. That's something that I noticed while trying to load their models previously. And the game. I know I am repeating words upon words upon words. Not sure why I can't speak of the devil and he shall come to you. Why I can't yet find a flower. Trying to say it. And obviously the song is copyrighted. Yes, well. Somehow they thought they should claim all the sounds that come out from their game. Lovely. Do you want to interact with this area at all? Silver bullets, do you want them? No? As you wish. I can see the flower in the background. Let's go and get it. Walk animation-wise, I prefer a normal walking animation or maybe a little bit of the catwalk. 72 out of 144. Maybe the, over half of the collection now. I think that according to the Western males, the women's walking style makes them more attractive. I don't really care about that kind of disgusting details, personally. Yeah, sit down in the wheelchair. There is a certain rhythm that cannot be resisted. It grabs your limbs and makes you forget. She's the only one, by the way, who puts her legs upon each other. The other of the girls don't do that. Thanks, Windows, for that notification. Today, they made me kind of scared when my battery was completely fully charged. And then it went from 99 to suddenly 87. Then I unplugged the power cord and it turned into 100 and remained there a little bit, then began draining. I believe I better change my battery soon, even though the computer is still kind of fresh. This is for Ruby. Hey, Carmen? I'm going straight to the north to go to the graveyard and try to interact with anything in there. If she can find for me some more flowers would be very good. Maybe she can interact with some things in the graveyard, who knows. Carmen, because of her, I think, high heels, she can't run too much. she'd rather walk in a seductive way, even though her walk is not even seductive at all. I'll not be at all shocked if someone tells me, no, she's seductive and attractive and she's your type. Stop trolling. Just stop trolling. See that? There is a flower there. Very far away, but there is a flower. There we go. We finished the game with all the flowers? I don't know, but that's the idea. For us to finish the game first, and then meet up with the wolves. Why is that? Because the game will not give you a chance to collect anything. It's the werewolf that happens. What am I talking about? You will see in time. I don't want to spoil everything all the time. Frankly enough, if I could just remain silent, I wouldn't say no. Because I'm not a chatterbox kind of a person, honestly. I prefer to just remain silent. And if I do so, how will I advertise or to explain the game mechanics? If seriously Carmen's wolf scene is the worst of all, that's just weird. For me, Carmen's scene is just normal, like all of the other girls. All of them are just scenes are bad. What is it? Can't even reach here. Seriously? Want to interact with this? Ginger and her both interact with this. Weird. Any comment? No, no comment. Weird. Unless she just wanted to do that in order to keep her bottom half up. Which is kind of disgusting. 75 out of 144. Almost reaching there. Where is the graveyard? We kind of swayed a little bit away from it, but it's okay. Yes. So what am I going to let's play exactly after this game? Truth be told, I have no idea. I may find some other games from the waiting list, we'll see. I don't see any of flowers yet. And now no more running around. Carcasses, bones, I'm stepping on them. Let's get out of here. It's not my time. Who knows? It maybe is. Interact with anything in here? I think much more the one who would interact with this without any complaints to be Ruby. I can't run even if I tried to. Game restricts it. This is sound. You don't want to interact with anything in here? Really? Let's check quickly here. I think frankly the game name of the game here is just you need to check everywhere in order for you to just get the girls' commentary on the items around them. That's it. So you do so, just go visit the wolf I visited the bathtub. She wishes to interact with the bathtub. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Good. As per usual, I'm not going to force anyone to watch anything I make. Whatever you wish to watch, just watch it. If you don't wish to watch, just don't watch it. I'm going first for the flower, then for the bathtub. Here. 76 out of 444. Yeah, I know, you wish to have a bath. Go and interact with it. Secret room, number 1. A little bit of soup and a lot of warm and wet, never alone anymore. Whatever you want, let's leave. You still have some other items to interact with. I could go for some other interactables nearby the wolf, since we still have 2 more items nearby the wolf to interact with, but not necessarily trigger the wolf encounter itself. So there's no problem if we went to the wolf directly, but not interacted with it. It is possible, since I believe her other rooms are directly linked with the wolf. Okay, I'll try my best to make her interact with the area, but not the wolf himself. Because, yeah, for some stupid reason, all the wolves around us here in this game are men. Because the message, the metaphor of the message. Girls shouldn't believe in men. The men will only try to take advantage. In such a world that we live in, of course, there exists superiority and inferiority. I'm trying to find some flowers around here once before we reach the... I'm not prepared yet to interact with the lumberjack. But first, to interact with the rest of the camping area. The tent is closed, the shack is closed, yet the beer seems fresh and fire is still. The wolf will not interact with you at all unless you interact with him first. Let me be for now, I'm here just for the sake of the fire and the beer. The wolf can remain cutting the trees. Back with the fire. The wolf will only be triggered by you if you are the one to trigger them first. Second hidden room. Good. The warm glow caresses my skin, peels me layer by layer. Pure. You. And a beer. I'll not allow you to interact with the wolf yet. It's too early. Still. The third secret room, finally. Fresh out and warm in, spinning ahead and bubbling hot. Yeah, stop. Now you will listen to me and leave. We already triggered them both. I gave you both of your secret rooms, all of them, the three. The bathtub, the beer, and the fireplace. Which means the last one here is either Scarlett's basket item or maybe something else hidden. Now we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 months, I'm 12 by now. Let's leave this area. He will not interact with us until we trigger him, so don't really. Okay, so no commentary. Ignore. Of it. I'm not prepared yet for the wolf encounter of Carmen. Rather, I'm not really prepared for any wolf encounter yet. I want them first to explore the forest. Go interact with the shed. Interact with it. And open it. Yeah, leave. Just leave. I'm not even joking, just leave. Let's see here. I still need now to start exploring with her the forest. Just let me have my coffee in one hand and the game with the other one. I'm not allowing you yet to idle too much, Carmen. Still have to explore the entire forest, just like I did with all of your sisters. Explore it and seek either interactable items or flowers to continue our collection. I'm just glad we managed to unlock all of her secret rooms quickly. I don't see any flower glow. Run a little bit, then start walking again. What does usually glow? Lights. At the same time, we do need to move a little faster. By the way, the madness of the girl in white with the camp area is a very well-known glitch by now. She gets stuck in there very easily. Just your typical walking sim. To walk around, look for items to interact with. If exists anything, you take it. If there is nothing, I think I can play the entire game with one hand. My other hand now holds my coffee mug and I can just drink it. I'm searching the entire area for anything to interact with or for maybe flowers to collect. Ruby? What acts here? Yeah, Ruby. No one else. As you wish. Good. Finish this area here, exploring it for flowers or anything interactable. Go back now, let the map loop and go back to the south. We will straight back to the northwest. Sadly, this is really the entire game. You just continue to run around the forest, loop through it, finding some more basket items, maybe flowers, who knows. Yes, anything you can interact with. Laundry? Can we interact with laundry? When I played this game for the first ever time offline completely, without even recording it, I had no idea what to do in it at all. So I read through the manual and then visited the site for Tale of Tales. Then she can interact with this. Maybe it's from the other side, but not this side. What is it now? Just treat it like a web of spiders. Why? Red? Back here and then go straight to the north. We need to start sweeping the forest little by little. That's the well. Maybe the bathtub. What the flowers? I wouldn't mind to... And like I already did it before. I played as Ruby before and ran across the entire forest non-stop, looking for things to get or flowers to collect. Then I realized that the whole time that a single flower spawned because I wasn't walking. But also I managed to sweep the entire place very, very quickly. The map is not that big really. Just because the fog in the area, it looks big. Truth is, it's not. Not that big at all. Every sister has her own set of flowers to find. Thing is, if you don't find them, how will you know which of the sisters you need to play as in order to find the rest of the flowers? Collectathons are nice to play, but hard to perfect. Frankly enough, if I wish to write at this very moment, I could just straight summon the girl in white and ask her to take me back to Grandma's house. If I didn't want to find the flowers or any other interactable things. We already collected all the hidden rooms as is. Usually when I'm playing this game, I get runny nose 2 times. By the second time, it's about an hour done. By the way, Carmen has kind of already walked through half of the forest as is. Let us continue on running. Ignore it. I want flowers. Any flowers around here? Sometimes they are in the areas where we didn't yet interact with anything or explore yet. I keep dragging the camera left and right, trying to find some flowers, that's it. Once again, the flowers are just some collectible decoration thing. They are not necessarily 100% again, but to use them in anything. The graveyard again, okay, no need for it. Go to your east side. I think this is the east. I'm going to loop the map so we can start the sun from the west. Obviously, tapping too much on the shift button to make her run will easily make me tap again the sticky buttons. Something I don't want to happen. I don't see any flowers around here. So why don't I just make a double session and make the entire video one video for each sister and then instantly the next one. Not feeling like it maybe is the answer. Huh? Go to the couch. There's a certain rhyme that cannot be resisted. It grabs your limbs and makes you forget. I better include all the sisters' commentary quotes rather in the calmly right post I prepared about 1 month ago by now. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the thing that I wished from the AI to read for you, explaining the story behind Tale of Tales Studio and also the entire game itself. Tale of Tales is an indie studio that is founded and owned by a couple. The couple worked on 3D projects, you could say 3 models of projects. I can see some flowers there. Good. You want to interact with this? Let me guess, this is the area exactly where Ruben took the knife from. So only one sister can interact with the knife, is that it? I can see some flowers here. This is what happens when you live nearby a police station. Okay. This is what you're going to do. Here. Take this flower. Then run forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hit the other one. Then we'll go back to the area where we found previously the knife in the stone. We stump. Backward. And we'll find then the rest of the flowers there. What is it? She can't run for too long? Is that it? Okay, now 79 out of 144, good. Good. 80 out of 144, finally. Oh, listen here, wow. Okay, go back to the path where we were walking now. Usually the flowers should be around each other, like this. Not very much absent from them. Want to attack with a balloon? This is for Ruben. As you wish. Okay. Go back down to the south. I need to make sure there are no on there. Good. Let's see here. Yeah, we have almost a full half of the complete number of all the flowers around here. The chest. Does she know anything what to do with it? I see the floor there. This is not interactable. As you wish. No, take it. $81 out of 444. Is that the floor? No, nothing. Go back to the south. Continue searching the map. I'd like some more floors, honestly. I do get it that most of the videos I'm making nowadays are just for everyone else. Audiobooks, you play it in the background while ignoring everything else on the screen happening. So even if I were to make something, you will just play it and ignore it. If you're going to just ignore it regardless whatever I make or whatever I do, just why bother even clicking on it then? I know for a fact that I have no right at all to tell people what to like and what to hate. But if the content I'm making is really this boring for everyone, that nobody actually wishes to watch the video itself, and just exists here as a complimentary thing, I don't want to bother Carmen. I don't want to bother you at all, frankly speaking. If you'd rather not watch what I make, it's okay really. I'm used to it. I've been doing this for 11 years. It is fine. Let's say if I were making it for 11 years, didn't I learn anything? What is it? Am I supposed to detect something? I had no idea this is even possible. There's a certain rhythm that cannot be resisted. I had no idea this is even possible. Wow. This isn't even cut for anything, just the music. Weird, really weird. For 11 years since 2007, my only goal was to help others through making videos, tutorials, gameplay, whatnot. But looks like other people can make these things better than me, so why even bother making them? You know, the thing here is that due to the continuous criticism I keep getting from myself and my parents and everyone that watches my videos, one starts to just ignore. One just with time starts believing, why should one just bother and do anything at all? If no matter what you will do, you will always be bested. It's just not who. It's just a matter of time when you are bested, regardless what you do. When even your minimum or maximum are both bested, then why should you even bother with anything? I'm not turning this into a psychotherapy, by the way. I'm just talking to myself as per usual. Education-wise, why can't you be like someone or something else? Life-wise, financial-wise, etc. Oh boy. Which kind of brings me honestly to the subject why I am not getting married at all. Never. I'm not going to repeat the same mistake every single couple does. The world and the inflation are not worth it. The world is too dangerous as is for anyone to cultivate or build anything at all, literally. And having kids in this world where nothing at all is guaranteed, everything is risky, and there is even no way you can make sure they will get what they need. It's just mental torture right now. Responsibility is not for everyone to take. Simply put. If you wish to build your own family, but you don't know whether or not you are prepared, then don't. Simply put. Marriage rates are falling down, who cares? Birth rates are falling down, who cares? And I think right now the isolation is the newest trend. What's that? That's the battle by ticket? No, it's just the feathers. Well, you want to interact with the feathers? No. Just keep going. I want some flowers, please, before I lose my sanity even more. People keep calling me a troll, keep calling me a joker, but if I were to be given a coin for every time someone called me a troll, I'd out-finance the whole world 10 times by now. Some people just don't understand when someone is seriously serious and think that their statements are too much outrageous to be true. You people just don't understand how Carmen got it right. Just don't understand how much words have power and how to use them correctly. The more I talk to people online, the more I realize they are completely creatively bankrupt. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to express their minds out. They don't know how to be themselves. Many people keep telling me, just be yourself, don't care about the society, and I do just that. But again, when I do so, the society tells me, why are you a trolling narcissist? I love the fact that I keep trying to get validated by everyone else. Because literally, that's how I was raised. Being compared to everyone else all the time, non-stop. Oh boy, again, this is not a psychotherapy session, this is a let's play. If you don't have something else to talk about, then don't talk at all. I mean, how many times by now have I repeated this story? I'm not really sure. For your kid, yes, I did visit 3 or 4 psychotherapists, and all of them agreed on one thing only. Agreed that I had the worst possible severe case of clinical depression and some kind of schizophrenia and bipolar. Yes. The invisible speak with himself all the time like this. He's alone. I do, yeah. To the point where I started to believe that talking in third person is just very normal for me, very natural. Yes. No flowers, really? Did my sisters do all the job for me to find all the flowers? I know already that Carmen did find some, but the one she found is very little. We are currently sweeping the floor of the forest. I think maybe after we finish the path, I would jump finally to Biomutant. As long as I can gain some more public hours with YouTube, I may even end up getting my monetization together. So something else to talk about. Back when I made the Let's Play for Werewolf the Apocalypse Bloodline, Earth Blood. Werewolf the Apocalypse Earth Blood. Adaptation of the tabletop game of the Apocalypse. I studied more of the tabletop games from White Wolf. That studio alone made around 10 or 20 games. Werewolf the Apocalypse, Vampire the Masquerade, Wraith the something, Mage the Ascension, trying to remember the others. Mommy the something. All of them just are role-playing, basically. Role-playing tabletop games. Play with dice and papers. So after researching a little bit more for the other games, discovered there was actually a channel that named itself Dog Food Studios on this site. And turns out they are playing a tabletop game named Mage of Sail, based on the tabletop game of Mage the Ascension. The premise of Mage of Sail is that you will roleplay as pirates, and you will be mages at the same time. A pirate mage, basically. Which is interesting because the people that roleplay the game and the people that the guy that narrates for them are quite fun, very much fun and entertaining as storytellers. The situations are quite funny, and so far I think I have watched their tabletop game 4 times. I'm not done with it yet though. I prefer to start running a little bit chaotically because we are not getting anywhere. Unless we for real just finished collecting all the flowers and all the interactive things here. What is this mark for the vines? The mark of the vines is listed literally here. I already obtained it. Just like I obtained the other items from the wolves area. I don't see any flowers yet. I can't find any flowers soon enough. I'm going to just summon the girl in white and get done with it. Because literally, there's nothing possible to do in here. I believe we kind of finished exploring the area here. 2/3 of the forest has been discovered. Unless the girl white can herself help us a little bit. Find flowers or... Sometimes she runs into these things and is able to help us. Not always, sometimes. Could you please stop running in circles, Carmen? I don't see any flowers here. I know you should be walking to find them, but again, I don't see anything. Flowers are small and they're not big, but they do have a shine to them. The shine should reveal their position. I don't see anything yet. Sometimes I honestly ask myself, why bother? Recording videos this time. And when I used to still edit my offline videos, they used to take not only my time, personal time, so my health and patience and machine artificial lifespan. Back in the day when I used to still edit my videos on Windows Vista Movie Maker, something else. I better tend to upload videos more on Rumble. Since I stopped currently, I better go back and continue to re-upload them. You could synchronize your videos, yeah, you can. But again, Rumble is very slow with its synchronization. Unless the videos are quite new. So the resolution is very much dimmed and nerfed. Okay, go up and then we're done. If you can't find any more flowers than you already found, then we're done here. We found for you the 3 secret rooms, but we still didn't find anything else. So you should be able to find some secret items for yourself, but I'm not sure what. Okay, a little bit to the north, and that's it then. They'll allow you to just act scared and helpless. So we need the girl in white to arrive to you to help you out. Leave the forest. If I'm sounding like I'm bored, it is because I am bored. Usually finding these flowers isn't this hard. Unless for real, I just somehow collected all of them with her other sisters. Don't forget that Scarlet still has some flowers to collect herself. I do recall when I played as all the sisters one by one, then sent them to the wolves, which will happen soon enough. Maybe in the next session, not this one, the next one, but after the next one. I tried to find them all, and then out of just pure chance, I managed to find the last flower with, I believe, what was Ruby maybe. Also, about the last basket space in the middle of it, the black square, I never found it. Maybe I missed something, I don't really know. Anyway, just run now this way here. We are done. Carmen's run is done. Here. Just need to reach this area to make sure there's nothing in it, and then we're officially done. South to the graveyard. If you can't find any flowers, then we're done. I'll just call the girl and... My parents told asked me once, why do you always just keep talking about negative things? Why don't you talk about positive things? The world is not... doesn't include many good references, that's why. If you wish to talk about positive things, then... what are the topics that you have to talk about? Okay, Carmen, idle. We're done. Idle as you wish. Just idle as you wish. I secured the intern first by now. Oh. She's cold, she has a stomachache. Is it? We should by now have summoned the Green White. Okay. On now, I'm waiting for you. Unless she's stuck. Some stupid way. Show me. The screen became really grey. Where's the Green White? Tell me that she's still stuck. She shouldn't be stuck. Carmen, go. Yeah, that's the girl. Hey, where do you think you're going? She was really stuck, and we somehow managed to get her. Your British British president. She should be here. Come on. Let's see. Where's the Green White? Honey. I want to interact with her. Hey. Hello? Become an answer. Hello? She gave her a kiss. Can you take me outside of the forest now? Hello? Would you please stop glitching? Take me out of the forest. Miss? Miss? Hello? This is not the time to play! Even the animation is breaking. Should I just make her idle nearby the girl as is? Stop. You please, pretty much, please, lead us outside of the forest already. Yeah, thanks for the kiss. Now, lead us. Hello? And she's just playing. Should I just leave her a little bit and idle around here somewhere? So she can take us straight to the grandmother's house? And they suddenly stopped. Come on, I need some help. Lead the way and take me outside of this area. Carmen, idle here. Yeah. If she wishes to come here, she will come to your aid right now. Just idle. On. I need some help, please. spin around yourself. Okay, yeah. Go. Take me out to the path, please. Thank you very much. So if you interact with her while she's telling you to follow her, she escorts you. Otherwise, forget it. She will just play randomly. Go after her. The girl in white is the only one who has the full map for herself. How do I know? How else can she escort us outside? Okay. This means only Scarlet is left. Hopefully she can collect the rest of the flowers. Even though it's not really... Can't get it. Let's get Matt's house now. We're here, finally. I'm glad you're safe. You're back home safe. First she used to hug Ruben. Now she's even with the older ones. Thank you. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help. Now let's go to Grandma's house, please. Okay. What is it that you wish to do? Idle? I give you that game. I better just make Carmen go straight to Grandma's house. That's it. Okay. Want me to escort you to Grandma's house or what? Yeah? As you wish. Just play around a little bit more. So, it's going. I know that all the other sisters escorted her to the grandma's house. It's really, they didn't have to. Since we still have half of the path to run through, as is. She's still here? Yeah, she's still here. Are you going back to the back course or what? What do you think you're going to do, Carmen? Again, yeah, hug her bye. Goodbye. Thanks for the escort. I'll leave. Go. Let's go to the grandma's house and let's get moving with it. It's likely the girl in white will either come after us or we'll just go back to the forest where she belongs. Quite literally, she belongs there. That's where she stays at. Run until you run out of breath. Ready to attend your 3 hidden rooms. Are still behind us or what? I think she despawned. Or maybe went back to the first service. Let's run. We're at the grandma's house finally. And since this is Carmen we're talking about here, obviously the time of the day will be different. And we will not be able to see anything at all. Go straight to the grandma's house. After you unlocked 3 more hidden rooms. Good. So now go through it and see what happens this time. With Ruby's own rooms, the house went completely crazy. Main room, as per usual, nothing new. Go to the kitchen room. Some kind of decorations to the left side. Yeah, that's really. Okay, I can't see a thing. This is new. A staircase to the lower. Wait a minute. This is completely new. What is happening here? Okay. Share on some wooden logs. I'm in little battle, please. Huh? A little lake with chairs in it. Kevin, what did you do to the house? Yes, I can see your shadow. Just keep moving. Yeah. Okay, move through another hallway made of wood completely. Okay. Where are we? This is weird. Okay, more wood. Lots of wood. Lots of trees. Lots of wood. More trees, more wood. You really have some craziness with wood. More wood, more wood. More trees, more wood. How are you supposed to... Okay, looks like Carmen is a spider. Finally to the main corridor, main hallway. The hallway of the deer heads. Your rooms are just weird. Open up the door to Grandma's room. Finally we're here. Next would be Scarlet's turn. Finally. Your rooms are seriously weird with the theme of the wood. Just sitting down next to your grandma. Hi. So, what did we get this time? Expected as much, honestly. Like, expected as much. So, items collected 0 out of 3, who cares? Special rooms unlocked 3 out of 3, good. Distance traveled 4,535 meters. Wolf encounters, no. Failure, C. Fine. Last failure for now. Our next session would be with Scarlet, their eldest sister. So we finished the game now with Ruben, the youngest, little Red Riding Hood. Rose, the second youngest. Ginger, the third youngest. Ruby, the in-between. Carmen, the second eldest. And finally, next time will be Scarlet. But for all of that, once all of that is done, we'll straight go for our wolf encounters. See here. Yeah. Only 6 items remained for the basket. I hope to God that Scarlet's items would be the last 6 of them, because I don't want to drag this any more than it needs to be dragged. I know this kind of game is seriously not your thing, majority of my subscribers, but frankly, I'm trying to change the pace a little bit. Okay, bye. See here, unloading, good. Let's see here, 1 hour and 30 minutes, just like all the other ones. I think that will be it for today's session, at least for now. I'd like to pray peace be upon all of my subscribers and commentators, followers, fans, and friends. Everyone from the Beasts of the Altered Empire and everyone from the Discord server, free YouTube friends by name. Peace be upon Thunderstruck Gaming, be it Zone9 Gaming, Salt Goose, Marcus, Petacrest31, Mark IC2211, Rogajan Carodan, Cryfield, ZPTV123, Matthew 1121, Stagada85, Arfael, Muscleban Gaming, Bob Express, Sparrowfan28, Abdullah Said, Sawi _we, and Torsko. Again, because I am having some stuttering tongue twister. Peace be upon Thunderstruck Gaming, be it Zone9 Gaming, Salt Goose, Marcus, Natacrest 31, Mark IC 1211, Rogue Agent, Carodan, Cryfield, ZPTV 123, Matthew 1121, Sagada 85, Alfred, Maslapan Gaming, Bob Express, Spiderfan 28, Abdullah Side, Sam underscore we, Sawi underscore we, and Torsko. This has been with you, your host Invisible from Invisible's Gaming channel, striking at your hearts from the dark side of the moon. And this has been with you, the continuation of Project Let's Play The Path, a game from 2009 by Tale of Tales in the studio. Next time, whenever that will be, make sure to stay careful, stay healthy, and stay safe. We are living in an unforgiving, merciless, unforgivable hell. Anything can happen. So make sure you keep your friends and family close to you. Keep your enemies very closer. You don't know when you need help and what will come from. Make sure to keep the credit and the gratitude where they're due. Unless you are from Google or YouTube, then to hell with them both. It's much easier and simpler to thank. It's much easier and simpler to thank others for their favors for you than it is to give flowers for the graves of the dead. Till next time, whenever that will be, Invisible with you. Sign out. Hopefully next session will be with Scarlet, and the session after it, we'll see what happens then. Cause we'll have to either meet with the wolves or do something else. We'll see. Till next time, take care. Stop the stream.